Hello everyone. Today we'll wrap up our lessons on agricultural crop production by reflecting on what we've learned so far. Selling strategies, challenges in marketing crops, and cost-return analysis are not just theories, they are practical tools that farmers use every day. This session is about connecting all those lessons and thinking about how we can apply them in real life. Let's begin with a short review. First, what are the different selling strategies? We discussed direct selling, selling through cooperatives, and using middlemen or traders. Each has its pros and cons. Second, what are the challenges in selling crops? We learned about transport issues, price fluctuations, pests, and even regulatory hurdles. Third, do you remember the formulas? Total production costs, TPC, equals total variable costs plus fixed costs. Return on investment, ROI, equals net profit divided by TPC times 100. These formulas help farmers measure profitability and make better decisions. Our objectives today are: reflect on lessons learned, generalize the importance of selling strategies and cost-return analysis, commit to applying these insights in real-life contexts. Reflection is important because it allows us to connect knowledge with practice. It's not enough to memorize formulas. We need to understand how they affect farmers' lives and our communities. Now, let's talk about takeaways. A takeaway is something you carry with you after the lesson. For example, in this lesson, I will remember that selling crops requires both good strategies and careful cost analysis. Or, in this lesson, I will remember that farmers face many challenges, but solutions exist if communities work together. Think about your own takeaway. What is one thing you'll never forget from these lessons? Reflection goes deeper than takeaways. It's about realizing something new. For example, in this lesson, I realized that farming is not just planting and harvesting, it's also about business decisions. In this lesson, I realized that farmers need support systems like cooperatives and government programs to succeed. Reflection helps us connect knowledge to values. It makes us appreciate the hard work of farmers and the importance of agriculture in our daily lives. So, what's next? The way forward is applying what we've learned. If you live in a farming community, you can share these strategies with local farmers. If you're a student, you can use cost-return analysis in projects or simulations. For example, imagine helping a local farmer compute ROI for their rice harvest, or designing a simple selling plan for vegetables in your barangay. These small steps make learning practical and impactful. Finally, your assignment is to write journal entries on how you can apply selling strategies and cost analysis in your community. This is not just about writing, it's about imagining real-life applications. For instance, you might write, "I will help my family compute the production costs of our vegetable garden." Or, "I will suggest selling our crops directly to neighbors to reduce transport costs." This assignment is a chance to connect classroom learning with everyday life. In conclusion, we've learned that selling strategies and cost-return analysis are essential tools for farmers. Reflecting on these lessons helps us appreciate agriculture not just as food production, but as a livelihood and a business. Remember, every meal we eat is the result of farmers making countless decisions about costs, strategies, and challenges. Let's value their work and think about how we can contribute to making agriculture more sustainable. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to reading your reflections and journal entries.